Hi, my dear friends. A very warm welcome to you to Agile Art. I hope you all are doing good and doing safe. So, in today's video, let's see how to create these two beautiful home decor items. I'll be using a melamine plate which I've coated with two coats of white gesso. I'll be using a filament decoupage paper here. So, this is from Itsy Bitsy. It comes for around 170 rupees and you get two sheets which is of size A4. I'll be using a Deco Magic Decoupage glue in order to stick this decoupage paper. If you do not have that, you can use Mod Podge from Fevicryl. This is water. So I'll be using few of the acrylic paints which matches the colors present on the decoupage paper, a sponge dabber, and this is a gloss varnish again from Itsy Bitsy. So without wasting any further time, let's go ahead, let's start the video and let's see how to create this home decor. So like I said, I have coated two good coats of white gesso on top of the melamine plate. So you can use any plate you want. If you do not have a plate, no worries, you can also make this on a canvas or a MDF board. I had a plate which was not being put to use, hence I decided to make this home decor on top of this plate, reuse it and create a beautiful home decor out of it. So as you can see here, I'm just marking the edges of the plate on the paper. So this will allow me to remove the excess of the paper. And what I'll be doing here is, based on the markings what I have done, I'll go ahead and I'll be using my free hand in order to cut the paper on the markings what I have done. With respect to decoupage, always ensure that you cut the paper, and when you cut it, ensure you do not use scissors but you use your free hand for the cutting purpose. What happens is, once you stick the decoupage paper and you will be mixing and merging colors as per what is available on the paper, right, on the canvas or on any surface on which you're doing the decoupage. So what should happen is, eventually all of these paper cutting work, the colors you're using for mixing and matching and completing your artwork should look cohesive and should look as a single entity. So when you have very defined edges, what you otherwise get when you make use of a pair of scissors, that finish is not so appealing. Hence the reason I'm telling, always please make use of your free hand for cutting the paper. Take your time, but ensure you have cut the paper across all four edges, and once you are ready, only then you have to proceed with the sticking work. So my paper cutting is ready. I'll be using Deco Magic Decoupage glue. If you do not have this glue, like I showed before, you can use a Fevicryl Mod Podge for your purpose, or any Mod Podge will do. So if you do not have any of these, you can mix Fevicol with water in the ratio 2:1, and you can use this also as a clear glue for your purpose. Just ensure whichever glue you use should be a clear glue, because not only for sticking we'll be using this glue, we'll also be going ahead and coating this glue on top of the decoupage paper as well to seal it. That's the reason I mentioned always use a clear glue for all your decoupage work. So I'm giving a good coating of decoupage glue, and then carefully I'll be sticking the decoupage paper on top of the area where I have applied the glue. I'm sticking the paper towards the center of the plate and not towards any corners. I can use a clean brush and I'll be smoothing out any wrinkles or any problems what I feel will be making the paper to lift up in the process of sticking. Once I feel the paper is sticked completely, then I'll go ahead and apply a good coating of decoupage glue on top of the decoupage paper which I stick just now. This will ensure the paper is dust proof and you can also wash it later. So as you can see here, I'm going ahead and using some green color So if you can see the decoupage paper, it has hints of green and black in it, right? So my idea would be I will also be using the same colors, and I'll be mixing and merging the colors till I feel the entire plate should come across as cohesive as a single piece, and you should not be able for someone to tell that you have added some color towards the end. So if you can see here, once the color is completely fine, I'm just going ahead and using a dotting tool, I'm creating this star like effect with the help of a white acrylic paint. So I'm going ahead and taking some gold paint and just working across the edges of the plate in order to give it a fine finish. So this is an optional step, so if you want you can do it or you can skip it as well. So I'm just securing the whole art piece with the help of this glossy varnish. So this is from Itsy Bitsy. If you do not have a varnish, you can skip it, but having a varnish coating on top ensures you can easily go ahead and wash your plate and clean it and keep it dust proof. So now let's go to the second home decor. I'll be showing you the end result towards the end of the video. Please stay tuned. So this is again another filament decoupage paper from Itsy Bitsy. Again, the plate what I've taken here is a melamine plate which was not being put into use at home. I've given a good 2 coats of white gesso here before I start any of the artwork on top of this plate. So I have mapped and measured the design what I need to stick on the plate. So I'll be cutting it. Before that, I just spray some water at the back of the paper. So spraying some water like this, like I mentioned before, will ensure when you stick the paper there are no wrinkles. And also, since I mentioned you have to cut the paper with your free hand, it will become easy for you to smoothly tear the paper apart without any issues at all, and it will eliminate the need for you to use any scissors. So as you can see here, I feel the center design which has the elephant is sufficient. That gives a very traditional look, and very traditional home decor piece can be created with it. So I'm just tearing the rest of things apart. So as you can see, so the thing here is you have to go for uneven edges. So uneven edges is a key in any decoupage art. And of course later, so you have to mix and match multiple colors so as to make the entire art piece look cohesive and as a single artwork, and shouldn't look like you have sticked something on top of the area on which you're doing the decoupage work. So I have multiple videos on mixed media art, acrylic painting, decoupage work, etc., and even resin art. So if you are new to my channel and if this is the first video you are viewing, it's a kind request to you, my dear friends. Please go ahead and please play the playlist of decoupage art, and also please see other videos as well on my channel. And please do subscribe to Agile Art if you haven't yet, because I keep coming up with new interesting videos like what you're seeing now. So with every video you can see something different on my channel. That's the key takeaway of Agile Art. So if you are not subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe and please hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified as soon as I come up with new videos. So as you can see here, I can either smoothen out the paper which I have stuck with the hand, or I can use any plastic sheet like this and just smoothen the paper. Once it is dried, I'll be going ahead and giving a good layer of Mod Podge on top of this paper what I have stuck. So we have to give proper time for each of these layers to dry before we proceed on to the next step. Patience is the key. Do not hurry. So I've taken yellow and green color here. So I feel a good mix of these two colors will give a good background to the decoupage work what we have sticked on top. First going ahead and giving a layer of yellow, and I'll be mixing and merging the green color on top of this, and there you go. As you can see here, I'm mixing and merging the color very well so that it will give a good finish and a good background to the decoupage artwork. So once I feel the colors are sufficiently blended and it is looking good, I stop and proceed to the next step, wherein I'm just taking black color. The reason why I took black is the background for the elephant is black, right? Hence, I've taken black and just given some rough edging work to the plate. So this is the close-up of this home decor piece what we created. Of course, based on creativity, you can go ahead and do anything else if you do not want to leave this plate empty in the sides. So this is the first artwork what we did of Radha Krishna, and this is how it looks once it has completely dried up. And as I was mentioning, you should not be able to make out any difference as if we have stick the paper, etc. So you should mix and merge the colors in such a way that it looks all cohesive and all lovely. So this is how it looks. So you can hang it on wall and it looks absolutely stunning. So I hope I was able to teach you how to make use of decoupage artwork and how to create some beautiful home decor for your home. So please go ahead and watch my other videos as well, and I'll be coming up with more such interesting videos in the future. Take care of yourself, stay safe, bye bye.